Millennial Gaze.
Hey, what's good? What's good, everybody? It's your girl Maymoney here for just some Maymoney side show, just some chill. Don't worry, don't worry. Just make sure you got your warm, you got your blankie and your pets and everything. This is just a chill evening. I just had a few things I wanted to get off my chest, and so I just wanted to hang out with y'all. I'm sorry about the late start. It was a stupid technical difficulty. I just didn't scroll down far enough to figure out how to get into the studio. So I do apologize for being a few minutes late. That's on me. That's my fault. Hey Jazzy, what's up? What's up? What's up? I see y'all pulling up in the chat. I see y'all. Hey Rich, what's up, Pitchy? What's up? What's up? What's up? I got Aztec here. So again, yeah, I know, right? No, but for real, it was so silly. It was so silly. Like it was so silly while I was late because I was sitting here looking how to get to my own stream to press play. So, anyhow, it's been one of those days. I recovered from a bit of a feeling sick, and haven't been sleeping well. But stupid mistake. But hey, y'all make sure that you're comfortable. I know it's kind of late night on late night for some of y'all. Most of us are in Cali. It's like proper time. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you're warm. It's cold as fuck out here. It feels like it's like 35 degrees. I think last time I checked earlier today, it was like 45, which is getting pretty damn cold with the sun out. So it's been raining hella much and I almost got sick, like sick, but I had to just take the day and make sure that didn't happen so I could like continue. So I just was kind of being smart about that. Anyway, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. We got a few things to talk about. I got some fun stuff to show you. Be sure to check out all of our daily stuff. Tomorrow we got an episode for you, 4:30, 7:30, as usual. Check out our Instagram, the Substack, the Katie's Corner. What else we got? I guess that's it. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just go ahead and get into our ode to Jesse Jackson. Hopefully this works. Please be patient with me because I only have one screen and this shit is a nightmare. So just hold tight while I pull this up for you. I hope this is even the right fucking clip because I don't even look like it. Maybe it is. Let's see. Oh, it is. It is. It is. Okay, cool. I'm going to refresh it for you. Can you guys see this? Hold on. I just have to add it to the stage. There we go. And now I got to press play. See, now this is where I get irritated with this whole.
I may be poor. But I am. Somebody. I may be young. But I am. Somebody. I may be on welfare. But I am. Somebody. I may be small. But I am. Somebody. I may make a mistake. But I am.
Wait, y'all can't see it?
Somebody. My clothes are different. My face is different.
Y'all can't see that?
My hair is different. But I am. Somebody. I am black. Brown. White. I speak a different language. But I must be respected. Protected. Never rejected. I am. God's child. I am. Somebody. Give yourself a big hand.
Nice. Beautiful work, by the way. So that was Reverend Jesse Jackson. And he passed a few days ago. And one thing that I found interesting about him, that was him on Sesame Street, by the way, if you didn't catch that. Just doing one of his poems, I Am Somebody. Me and my friend, we were sitting at the local watering hole, and we were sitting there chilling. He was like, "Damn." He almost seemed like he was just like, man, after everything he went through and everything he saw and worked for and accomplished, and then like just to see the breakdown of everything that he did, he was almost just like, "Fuck it, out of here." You know what I mean? I mean, it's dark, but when my friend said that, I was like, "Damn, I think you might be low key kind of right on that." Like that. I mean, what's the point? He was 84. He was already, I think, suffering from Parkinson's or something, but whatever health ailments, like he fought his good fight. And to see everything, I would be so heartbroken. The last thing he saw was all this bullshit. And I just like hope that maybe he can hear from up above. Like we're gonna make sure that this shit get right because damn, you know what I mean? That just makes me sad. I wish, like, I hope he just was surrounded by people. I'm sure he was, but surrounded by people he loved when he left. And just, you know, just rose off into his heavenly place in a good mindset and a good place surrounded by the people he loves. And um hopefully he has some hope for us to leave down here, or some of that strength or something for us, because we still in the fight. But he was like, I'm piecing up on out of here, and rightfully so. You know, death is only another part of the journey. So this was a interesting one. We got another Black History. I just hear this. At least I have a mouth.
33, that's in the hunt. She's done what she did to in the first 100.
Better.
Remember, though, Takagi had that incredible lap. Right now, Aaron Jackson just has to get down. Jackson's going to have to get off the line faster than Takagi, and she's going to have to put together a great lap. You see that foot speed? She's got so much strength and power, and she's really put it together with incredible technique. 10:33, that's in the hunt. She's done what she did to in the first 100. Remember, though, Takagi had that incredible lap. Right now, Aaron Jackson just has to get down, sit on those pushes, and really skate deeply. An American woman hasn't won an individual medal at the Olympics since 2002. Aaron Jackson's 100 meters away from the finish. Here she comes, the world number one, headed for the line. Aaron Jackson is into the lead. She is guaranteed a medal and one pair away from gold. Aaron Jackson's meteoric rise to the top is complete with Olympic gold.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Sorry, I don't have time to like read all the comments and do this at the same time. But what did you guys think of Aaron Jackson? I think might be the first Black woman to win anything in the damn Olympics on ice. Um, hard to know, but I'm sure that there's not very many. So making strides out here, making strides out here. There's some historical things going on out here, and we gotta look at them. You know what I mean? Um, I got my vino. I went red tonight because of the Chinese New Year. So everything is red around me. And also red wine is a lot more like warm for warm time. Okay. Aztec Priest also said about Jesse Jackson, it looks like it said, I think he may have been comforted remembering how bad things were before the civil rights movement. I saw a clip from Russell Meeks in 1968 showing the ghetto of Chicago at the time. The place looked like a third world country. They showed a dog dying in the street. Trigger warning. Oh, you're supposed to put that before. And a black, oh, yeah. Someone being raped by an old white guy patting her in the butt, and she just laughed at it. Yep. Oh, groped. Groped. I thought something else. I'm like, why would she laugh at that? That seems so weird. Okay. It's real small on my screen. Yeah, I think you're right here with this first comment. Like comforting, remembering that things were really bad. I mean, and they're not great now. And it's just a different type. It really is a different type of war. We have so many different tools. There's so many different little niches of stuff. It's not quite as like freeing black people now. You know what I mean? It's like everybody got to get free. This is like a class war, especially because the way that black people are behaving this time around. And I think that's a huge difference as well. But yes, oh, sorry, I didn't scroll down. I got some more comments here. We got a woo, yes. And yeah, I was dying at the Japanese guy who went on the ski race skiing backwards. I didn't see that one. I would like to see that. I didn't see that one. And anyway, okay. So there's another Olympian that I want to share with you guys. I'm only going to share you the quick one because I there's music in it, and I want to show you who this person is. And then you watch it for yourself. It's like a 6-minute long performance. I don't think I'm allowed to show it to you on YouTube like that because there's music and all sorts of stuff. But come to find out, she from Oakland. I didn't even know the whole fucking time. Last I checked, she placed second. I don't think the competition has ended. Oh no, now the post is unavailable. Okay, well, you know what? How about this? I'm gonna show you like a little bit of it because now they trying to play me. Fuck that. No. I'm pulling her up. Now the post is unavailable. So interestingly, this girl, her name is Alyssa Liu. She is a figure skater from Oakland, and I'm like, I'm always down to support my Oakland people. How the fuck did I not know this? Like, how did I not know this? And that actually pisses me off because she should have been like represented more. Somebody should have told people. But anywho, I'm gonna show you just a little bit of this. The link that I had wasn't fucking with me. I'm just gonna play the very beginning. Whoa! Fuck! All this bullshit all up in the way. This is also like our account that like isn't mine, so it's like, I mean. So I'm gonna stop sharing. I know it's mesmerizing. I don't want to stop watching either. Before I derail my whole live stream. I know. Oh my God. Look up. There's a 6-minute one. It's from yesterday. I think she may have skated today as well or something. I don't know. But I just found out about her today. And she just been right down the street at the Oakland skate rink where we used to have birthday parties. Fun story about that place. My friend had a birthday party there and they warned everybody not to sit on the floor. And I'm warning you, do not sit on the floor at a freaking ice skating rink. So my friend didn't get that clue. I'm over there at the Oakland ice skating rink, pizza party and everything. This is at the end of, I remember this specifically, it was at the end of the party, everybody taking off their skates. She's sitting on the floor. I walk by, I step on her finger with the birthday girl, my friend. I step on her by accident on her finger with a skate. Her shit was fucked up, bro. Yeah. I mean, the whole birthday party ruined. Dunzo. Everybody had a good time until then. And she was known to throw quite the temper tantrum. And she was so mad at me. And I was like, bro, I didn't see you down there. Everybody else was on the bench. What the fuck you doing on the floor? I don't know. I don't remember. It was young. I don't remember. It might have been, I don't know. But damn, like, whew, finger injuries suck too. But yeah, I chomped on her skate full step right on her finger because she was on the floor when they said don't do that. And I learned my lesson. Never had to make that mistake. And it was a birthday girl. It was her party. I was like, fuck. I felt so bad. Done ruined everybody's day. Come on now. Put a vote in. Whose fault was it? Her or mine? Just go ahead. Damn near her shit. I cut it pretty bad, but you know, I have good reflexes. So I cut her. She yelped, and so I got off. Like I didn't like, but I could have cut her shit up with the skate. Yes, with the skate. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, nah, whose fault is it though? That wasn't my fault. I was a child. I wasn't on the floor. I was going to take my skates off on the bench, like the rules said, okay? Anywho, but yeah, that's what happened. I've been ice skating a few times since then. I'm actually pretty good on ice skates. Like once I get my bearings, it takes me about 3 to 5 minutes, and then, bro, hey, shit happen moments. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Aztec, it is one of those moments. Jazzy, yes. How about this? Let's learn from it. Do not sit on the floor at all, ever. Like, unless you're on the ice. And I wouldn't even do that. At an ice skating rink. Because I learned. Well, she learned harder than I did, but I learned because I really did not mean to do that. I didn't see her. I was up high. It was kind of dark in there. She's sitting on the floor, and I'm going to the bench to take my skates off. I chomped on her with my skate. I almost chopped her whole finger off. She still got it all though. It's okay. They still there. I'm a summer sports woman too. I'm actually a professional swimmer. My mom just got my lifeguard certificate. Like I have a certificate, a recert this summer, so I'm not unemployed in this summer like last time. Okay, let's also talk about this. Our last kind of Black history person, because I don't appreciate the shade that this woman got. So I'm gonna pull up the MVP. Okay, stop asking me stupid questions. What? Sure. Okay, now can I click on it? Damn, some bullshit. 1 second. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is a little thing about what would have happened if Kamala won. We would have never known. But this is someone's speculation that I thought to be quite interesting. You just can't hear it, huh? Can we not hear it? Is that what's going on? Oh, I gotta bring it to the stage. I gotta do this. Okay. Okay, can y'all see that? But you just can't hear it. I can't hear it either. Oh, I hate this shit. Oh, there we go. Now play.
America look like if Kamala Harris had won the election and Donald Trump lost?
Now,
first of all, Trump would be in jail. As soon as he won, all of the investigations were dropped because you can't prosecute a sitting president, right? The way the stock market and the American economy were going upwards, it would be fine. Of course it would. There's no way Kamala Harris would have done like all this drastic stuff to fuck with the economy. So the economy would be totally fine. And all of those things that Trump said, like, oh, there's going to be a fucking depression, all that, it just wouldn't have happened. The United States wouldn't be the, well, laughing stock of the entire world right now. All of world trade wouldn't be restructuring around the United States because there'd be no reason to. You know, we would have no problem continuing to trade Canada with the US because
also I found this clip through Hawk here, and then there's this other lady, and I actually tried to find at least where this person, I couldn't find it. But so there's just 4 people in this video all responding. Okay, that's just, I tried. I thought it was a little weird, but fuck it.
Because Kamala Harris wouldn't be stupid enough to put in all these fucking tariffs. Canada would still be your friend. We would look different because we would have a different prime minister. Pierre Poilievre would have won the election, or Justin Trudeau would still be prime minister, but probably not. There would have been an election. Pierre Poilievre would be our prime minister. So we should thank Trump for winning that, at least, because as soon as he came in, all of Canada was able to see like, oh shit, this is what right-wing populism looks like. And Poilievre died. Doge wouldn't have happened. And so USAID wouldn't have been cut. And there'd be 500,000 people still alive around the world. Because when that was cut, it cut off food aid to millions of people around the world. So that would still be in place. ICE wouldn't be running around kidnapping people on the street. They wouldn't have a fucking $180 billion budget. And the United States wouldn't have sunk, what, $3-4 trillion in a complete wealth transfer to the richest Americans. Since Trump got into office, rich people have gotten $800 billion richer. That money could have gone to helping everybody. But unfortunately, America is kind of dumb. And you guys elected Donald fucking Trump again. And now we're all stuck with him instead of him sitting in a fucking jail cell, and Kamala Harris would have been president and everything would have been fine. Would have been fine. What are some other examples of what would have happened if Kamala Harris had won that fucking election? Oh my God. So stupid. What would America look
like? I mean, keep them coming. I'm going to post them up. I can't even think of one. He covered quite a few. One thing I will say, if Trump was actually not an evildoer and a fucking asshole and all that, and like more evil than I could have ever imagined in my entire life, if he would have just sat on the golf course and not done shit for 4 years, we would be like kind of like, all right, you know what I mean? Am I bad for saying that? If he would have just golfed the entire 4 years, what he was left with, we could have handled. But no, he also implemented all these other people. He barely even knows what's going on half the time. We should not have let this fucking banshee, a deranged rabid banshee, man, bear, pig, fucking Cthulhu up into the damn office. It's crazy. It's crazy. If he would have literally slept the entire time, and just been like, don't talk to me, nobody, not hired nobody, not fired nobody, played golf, shat his pants. Yeah, I know that in a regular world, yeah, you're wrong in the world I'm living in, but in the world we're living in, we still would have been dealing with it. But that's why we got to get rid of him. That's why he needs to be removed in some form or fashion, because like Stephen Miller ain't got no juice. What the fuck he gonna do? Pull up on Stephen Miller, okay? Like just like that, just get his ass. Like it's all good. Hey, there you go, right there. Get his ass. You know what I mean? They ain't got juice like that. So anyway, see what Jazzy gotta say. Gotta be honest, if you see how crazy he is now, I promise you he'll be completely unhinged and dangerous, even if Kamala won the last time he sparked the insurrection. Yes, but she would have power, and yes, but things would have been working, right? Like he could have been as deranged as he want to be, but he's a private citizen, so he can sit down and shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And do something. But do you think MVP Kamala, the like prosecutor of the world, they called her a cop? Oh, she's a cop. And now all of a sudden we don't like cops. Okay, well, she was a good one. and she put criminals in jail. I thought that's what the fuck y'all liked. Oh, no, we don't like putting criminals in jail. Okay, well, good, because that's what you got. That's exactly what you got. Now we're putting 2-month-olds in detention centers. That's what we're doing. Congratulations, America. 2-month-olds. I know y'all heard about that shit. Don't get quiet now. Well, but she is a part of Black history. Don't forget it. Don't be crickets on her. She is the first Black and Southeast Asian woman to ever land one of the highest office in the land. So don't forget that. I remember that day when she was walking down with her cute purple suit, waving, how she be waving and shit with her little strut. She's so cute. You know I love my Libra people. All right, let's move on to our next segment. So thanks so much for being here, y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do all the good things. Let me put up a banner just to have something going on here. There's our Instagram, just in case you ever wanted to check us out on there. I really need to be more active and post on both sides. I actually haven't even been posting much on my own Instagram. Sometimes I have phases where I need to just kind of like not, and just do the bare minimum. And every time I get on, okay, let me know if y'all be seeing this shit though. Every time I be getting on the fucking internet or like going through my shit, like I be getting Epstein files, like the sickest, most disgusting shit. You can't even go on Instagram without seeing, like, one time they just popped up a picture. I'm scrolling and there's like a square in front of what looks like a grown man and a square in front of what looks like a very, very young child, maybe like 5, 6, 7, like next to his genitals. They're both like naked. And I'm like, y'all motherfuckers need to be warning a motherfucker about this shit, because this ain't even right. Like, this is not cool. Like, y'all fucked up my whole day because I seen some shit like that. And like, you need to warn people if there's content like that. My algorithm used to be cat videos, like Oakland shit, and like, I don't know, comedies and stuff. Maybe some political stuff sprinkled in, but it wasn't just doom. Sheesh. Like, ugh. I don't even get, like, there's nowhere to even go on the internet anymore that's fun. Just gotta watch Disney movies over and over, or like read a book or something. Anyway, let me put on this next one. I don't know if you saw this, but you know why I wanted to put on this segment? It's because our children are not being prepared properly for what's going on here. And if we're gonna be in a fucking war, then we need to make sure our children know what the fuck to do. And look what happened the other day. There are multiple videos like this, and I don't appreciate them. Okay, now I gotta move hella fast and go to this, and then go to this, and then move really quickly, and then press this, and then go back to that, and then refresh it, and then go back to this. Okay.
Yet these are the same conditions happening on our streets today. The politicians, lawmakers, and supporters of these acts try and
look at this bitch right here.
must be one side versus another. They have tried to divide us as left versus right, Democrat, Republican, black versus white.
What are you doing, lady?
Right versus wrong.
Do not interact with. Do not interact.
They are saying do not interact.
Do not interact. Do not interact. And no one. Do not interact.
Oh, now you scared, huh?
We were all up here watching this. We're here. We're all up here. I did not see that. I did not see that. Okay? We heard that. That's why we were coming out here.
Why they were in school? Everyone just said.
Why were you there to protect me? Whoa. You a grown ass woman, bro. No, look, dude, they are doing it like hella. I've seen hella these videos where grown ass people going up attacking children and then they get jumped and then they do exactly what the fuck happened to that lady. And she didn't even get dealt with the way that man got dealt with. That man had was beat the fuck up. They had his ass on the ground. He got jumped. They did her nice. She had that girl by the hair and the other girl had the other girl by the hair, or had her by the hair. If it were to me, I would have put hands. But she was lucky that she did not get dealt with to that extent. She didn't even look like she was hurt. Her feelings was hurt, and she made the wrong decision. She took her dumb ass out there to here. I'll put it on. I'll put it back on. She put her dumb ass out there, and here I'm just gonna mute it though, so you guys can see it while I'm talking. If I could get that to go. I think my computer's also working a bit slow today. Oh, there we go. Shit is fucking terrible. All right. So I'm going to play it in the background while I'm talking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're getting your ass whooped by these kids. If it was any of my kids out there, like not my, like I don't have kids, but I have 4 nieces and nephews. It was any of them. And some random MAGA, white, anybody, lady, man, put hands on you. Like always make sure they're walking around with their buddies and stuff. Like don't be left alone, whatever. Ride and roll deep. I used to always roll deep with a pack of kids. It was just fun. It's more fun that way. And yeah, we was ready to get active on your ass. Fuck all that. Bitch, what the fuck is you even doing here? And then she got all scared in the middle of the damn thing. And then she got snatched up. And this girl right here could have easily got her the old chicken wing 2-piece right there. Bow, blow, blow. Lucky that girl back there didn't get her ass too. Her ass would have been on the ground. But they was being nice. They was trying to hold her up. They actually was trying to help her ass. And then she want to grab hold. Oh my God. Nah, bitch, we still got hands on you right here. Look, still heamed up. It ain't over. It ain't over, bitch. You here now? You here now, bitch? Yeah, oh, now you crying. Now you cry. Why didn't you help me? That.
Where were you?
We're all up here.
If you saw that, why did you not protect me?
Ma'am, I did not see that. I did not see that.
Lady is mental. That lady crazy. She's crazy. Like, what? That was Maymoney's commentary to things like, if you ever watch a movie with me and we both seen it, I won't talk. I'm not rude. I don't like be talking over shit, but like I be having fun commentary. Like, oh no, over here that happened, you know. Where were you? Oh my God. Now, white women of that sort, cut that shit out. Them tears don't work no more. We're done with them. We're done. They will not save you. You catching hands. It don't matter who you are. All you MAGAs out here, it's not working no more. You just can't walk out around all willy-nilly. People are ready to just give you the two-piece immediately. No questions asked. No questions asked. For real. Ain't no white woman tears up in here no more. That shit is over with. So round that up. And that was my fair warning to you. And it ain't gonna be me, because first of all, you ain't gonna act around me, but like, that was a fair warning. Them white woman tears ain't gonna save you no more. Those days are over, especially because y'all getting your ass handed to you too by your own men. So there's that. Have fun with that information. Do it with you will. All right. So this is another terrible thing that happened with our children, because these people seem to love them in all the wrong ways. Okay, I'm gonna let this run while the commercial goes, because I'm on the other channel and I can't use both channels at the same time, so I have commercials. So I gotta let them run. Most of the kids are all right. Some of them are already too far gone and fucked up because their parents fucked them up. But there's still hope for them yet. But yeah. Yeah, just don't be a weaponized. I don't mean like this, Lori, and I hope you understand. White women's tears have been used as a weapon against people of color for a very long time. If you don't understand that, then just research it. It's a thing. Emmett Till, perfect example. And then you could just go through the history books. I'm not going to sit here and explain that, but damn, this is the longest commercial in the fucking world. Shit. All right, here we go.
Their school bus. According to the district, the presence of ICE agents at the Woodland Village apartment complex in South Jersey sparked fear and confusion among the kids.
This time I was so in panic because it was my first time seeing them in person.
In another video, children scattered in different directions, one child yelling in Spanish, ICE is there. The kids are still wearing their backpacks because it's 8 a.m. Thursday morning and they were waiting for the yellow school bus to take them to school. The third video shows what appears to be federal agents standing outside a unit waiting for someone to open the door.
Mi papá se bajó y ya cuando todos iban bajando, mi papá corrió.
10-year-old Hugo Cuello, speaking with his mom's permission, told NBC 10 that his dad was the person ICE was looking for. He says he was standing with his mother when he saw several cars pull up, and that's when he warned the other kids the ICE officers were present. Valerie was one of those students.
We all ran all the way over there, and some ICE people were chasing us.
She says she ran to a neighbor's house looking for refuge from an adult because her mother was at work.
It makes me feel like sad because like some people are leaving this country without their parents.
In a social media post, the Lindlewood School District says the bus driver acted quickly, circling back through the parking lot multiple times to make sure the students were safely picked up. The district says the students arrived at school visibly upset and emotional.
They were really scared because they were scared that they took their parents or something happened to them.
The district went on to say, our students deserve to feel safe while waiting for their school bus and while attending school each day. Please know we are here to support your children and your family.
So with everything that is going on throughout the United States right now, I want to take this moment to talk about the children. Now, as I am joyfully, happily child-free, I also love kids. And dare I say, I love kids so much that I made the decision to be child-free. And with...
Okay, let me go to my next timestamp on this one while I talk to you guys, 7:13. So anyway, So yes, that's what they're doing to our fucking kids right now, obviously. Like I said, I think maybe last episode or maybe even a few episodes before, but the kids when you're at war are the first ones to be attacked. The first ones to they're the most vulnerable. My thing is, I'm pretty sure that was in Minnesota. It might have been in Chicago. I'm not sure. But my thing is, why, if you know that there's ice activity, it looks like heavy ice activity, why are you still unprepared? I don't get that. I don't get why you don't have escorts or something. That better not have been in Minnesota. I don't think it would be, because why aren't you escorting your kids to the school? Why are you still letting them wait out on the corner? Because they're using people as bait now. Like, there was one video I seen where there was like two women that were doing car trouble, and somebody came over to help, and they baited him over to come help them, and then they swooped his ass up. They were out there as like bait to I just don't understand. Yes, Jazzy, great point. School shootings, COVID, ICE, these kids had to go through life with constant disturbing events. I mean, yes. I mean, the shit we went through is crazy. We still going through it. When we were talking about the new potential war in Iran, which we'll talk about maybe tomorrow, most likely tomorrow. But enough. You know what I mean? A fucking enough. And these kids are going through some like a different type of fucked up shit. But it just started. Man. Okay. Anyway, but this woman brings up a good point. And the title of this video, I think, let me see. I can't see it. It's all small. Non-Black parents have not taught their kids how to survive the police or ICE. Yes, I agree. Because Black people have been very aware of how to handle these situations and very aware of, just kind of preparing our children for these fucked up situations. And for some reason, y'all still getting caught slipping like you're not a target. And it needs to stop, because this is not okay. I don't like seeing it. And we're trying to help. Nobody listening. So I'm just going to leave this information out here for you. Okay.
In the Black community in the United States, we have the talk. Now, I don't know if you're a Black person from another part of the world, even in like Europe or something like that. Let me know if you guys also have a version of this. I know we definitely have a very specific version of it in the United States, where we have the talk. And it's where your parent sits you down and lets you know that this is how you survive an encounter with the police. Because yes, you are a child. Yes, you are very small. Yes, you are very cute. Yes, we love you. Yes, we know that you were not doing something to put yourself in harm's way or doing something violent or angry, and that will not stop people. Angry people that will just see the color of your skin, who want you dead. So this is how you can best try to stay alive. Hopefully not when this happens, but if this were to happen, this is what you can do. So that way we can hopefully see you another day, have you graduate middle school, high school, college. These are and then there's a Q&A session where the kids ask their questions.
No, she right. Like, we be having whole ass seminars. Like, my mom used to take me to like Black girl meetings, or she taught me all sorts of shit, like where they would just have us do all sorts of fun like things, but we would be educated on like walking down the streets, down to the police, down to tampons, down to everything because like we had the additional white person that we had to always walk around with. And so if you really care about your fucking children, I highly suggest y'all start teaching them some ways to survive. Okay? Like, for real. or not. I don't know if that's what y'all into, but shit. All right, I have one more timestamp in this video. And this lady, she's a journalist. I think she said her name was Shauna. When I'll minimize it at some point, but she's pretty good.
Hit so hard. So for those of you who have not seen The Incredibles, the first one, at this scene, this is where the mother, Elastigirl, I think her name is Helen, sits with her 2 kids because their plane was shot out of the sky because as she was on the phone saying, hey, Mayday, there's kids on board, please call off these missiles. And then they were shot out of the sky anyway. Helen was going to go and try to find her husband. And she had to leave her 2 kids behind. And she had a hard talk with them. She was like, these people will kill you knowing you are kids. They will not show restraint. They are not like the TV show cartoons that you are used to. These are real villains. Run for your life. Fight for your life. It is that serious. Y'all need to be talking to your kids. Y'all need to be having some hard conversations with your kids because your kids are getting traumatized out in these streets. Your kids don't know what to do when the devil comes knocking. Because sure, in some situations like this one, this kid said, yeah, they were after my dad. They're not always after the dad. They're not always after the parents. Sometimes they're after the kids. Learn how to have these hard conversations so that way y'all, the non-Black folks, y'all can start building up these resources that are going to keep your kids alive. Please, for the love of God, don't go around asking Black people, oh my gosh, can you have this conversation with my kid? Can you teach me how to have this conversation? I don't know what to do. Can you figure it out in a way that makes sense for your family, for your kids? Please do something, and don't expect that labor to go to Black people again. You can do it, Susan. You can figure it out. And your kids need you to, expeditiously.
She right. Oh, her name is Shauna something, and she's actually a journalist too. I kind of stumbled upon her. I really like her work. I will look more into it so I can give you a better answer. I just know her first name, Shauna. But no, she's right. Y'all better be. I don't know. See, I don't know. Pitchforks. No, you fine. You good. Yeah, but I'm telling you, this was just kind of a joke, and so I'm gonna tell it. So basically, this is how I've been feeling. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna have to start doing racial profile white people. If I don't know your ass personally, or your friend, my homie don't know you, I'm crossing the street. I'm clutching my pearls. I'm calling the police immediately. We're gonna start racial profiling your ass just because you white. Like, ooh, oh no. Oh my. Are you supposed to be here? Excuse me, sir. Are you supposed to be here? I need to see some ID. No, actually, I'm gonna start crossing the street. We just gonna stay away from y'all completely. Gonna racial profile the fuck out of y'all. You ain't gonna like it then. These old days is over, okay? This is a new day, okay? A new set of rights about to be happening. We taking this whole shit down. Ain't gonna be no oppression of Black people, okay? So y'all better start learning how to do your shit. Just letting you know that. Just letting you know that. We ain't going back to that bullshit once this is all said and done. Otherwise, just let it burn and I ain't helping fixing shit. But Black people are not going back to the old day. When this is all said and done, everybody needs to be equal. Everybody needs to have health care and all the shit. Be able to marry who they want, be trans if they want. Everybody needs to be gay if they want, or straight if they want. They can be a ugly ass white woman with the fucking shit in their face if they want. The fuck away from everybody else. And we're not gonna have no systemic racism up in here. We're not gonna be doing all this fucked up shit to Black people no more. Otherwise, ain't nobody having nothing. How about that? Choose. That's how I like to figure that problem out. Either we all have a little piece of everything and we all play fair. This is how I tell people on the playground. Hey, either y'all play fair or nobody playing at all. Don't worry, I'll wait. They usually choose, oh, we'll play fair. Yeah, I bet you will. Otherwise, y'all gonna be sitting in the office, not doing shit. Fucking, it's a very easy situation. Okay, here's our last little segment that I kind of wanted to go through. Okay, 8:55. So first of all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for honoring me with your time. Why am I talking like a witch in a library, trying to show you the tomes? Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. It was nice just kind of hanging out. Oh no, there was one more video before I got to that one. I just didn't put it in the doc. Hold up, y'all. Just give me one sec. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-boo. I'll check your comments too. Don't worry. I still see you out there. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. I don't do that. I'm a homie. I just don't play no shit. Okay. This is kind of dark, but it needs to be shown. I was supposed to kind of show this up top, but I got distracted with a few things, trying to get my life card certificate and all that shit. Let me just copy the link and then throw it in a new tab. And then, trigger warning, there are some pretty disturbing images in this one, I will say. But hey, this is what it is. I don't know. It's history. Wait, I threw it in a new tab. Okay. Okay, sorry about this, guys. I'm being slow. Okay, now let me restart. Add stage. And
16-year-old Lige Daniels. The date was August 20th, 1920. And this picture was taken shortly after his lynching outside the courthouse in Center, Texas. Take a look at the faces of the men and boys standing around underneath his lifeless body. Smiles and smirks, but mostly that self-conscious look that you get when you're posing for the camera. Check out these smiles in this picture. Now here's the full picture. Looking at those faces, you would never imagine that they were standing over the burnt body of a man. His body still smoldering from being set on fire. Another black man, Will Brown, dragged out of a courthouse by a mob as he screamed and pleaded his innocence. That's Laura Nelson, a mother hanged from a bridge in Oklahoma in 1911, and her teenage son dangling right next to her. A crowd of people on the bridge posing. See, between the 1880s and the 1940s, lynching was not just a form of racial terror. It was a public spectacle, like watching a sport. Entertainment. Across the South, Midwest, and West, mobs tortured, hanged, and burned Black men, women, and children by the thousands. Crowds of hundreds and even sometimes thousands gathered to watch. When portable cameras became common in the early 1900s, photographers began documenting these events. And they didn't just document the violence. They posed the crowds of people who were eager to be in these pictures. They captured images of murder and sold printed copies as souvenirs. These photographs were turned into postcards. They were mailed across the country to relatives and friends. The U.S. Postal Service delivered them without restriction There were hundreds, and in some cases thousands, in circulation. 1908, the Postmaster General finally banned postcards depicting lewd, obscene, or indecent images. But the photographs still circulated underground, sold privately, or passed hand to hand as tokens of white racial dominance. The name of the black man whose feet you
I don't know, man. Hold on. Let me see if I got one of these for you.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from stupid
one. Sorry, ruined the mood. But yeah, we ain't going back to that shit. That is not what we're going back to. That's what they trying to do. Sorry to be rude, but that is the history. Okay? That is our history. And they don't teach all that. They don't teach white people that, because I know plenty of white people that don't know that didn't know that George Washington's teeth were slave teeth, or that didn't know who Malcolm X was until grown adulthood. Like what does Jazzy have to say? Incredibly scary how it's possible to condition and normalize live murders like that. The depths that humanity can be taken down to is fascinating in the worst way. Yeah, it is. And you know what? It was normalized by that. That's who normalized it. We didn't normalize this shit. No. What does Lori have to say? This pisses me off so much. My dad showed us this to kids and students since it's in part of history. He taught the ugly truth. You have to. Otherwise, it's going to keep happening. They're going to think that the Pilgrims are so nice and they had Thanksgiving dinner and be confused as to why people looking at you sideways. Like when people are scared of you and people don't want to be around you, or even worse, you got the Thanksgiving dinner and they taught you that. They taught you those images like that. That's only your Uncle Earl or great grandpappy. That shit don't even go that far back, y'all. For real. There's still people out here that love to do that shit, that hate black people that fucking much. And they be your cousins and your aunties or whoever. I don't know who the fuck they be. It ain't me. You feel me? But like, that shit ain't gone. So don't be flabbergasted. But they fucked us up and didn't teach us right. Now look where we are. If y'all would have known this shit a long ass time ago and seen these images a long ass time ago, we would not be here. I promise you that. And now we don't even worry. We have so many images to show at this point. This shit been going on 400 years plus for black people. Y'all brand new to how ugly this shit can really be. Anywho, let's close out with a little bit of a palate cleanser of a topic. I want to go more into this tomorrow as well, because I thought it was interesting. But yeah, we're not going to end on death and mud, because that makes me sad and I don't really like it. Okay, I got a whole ass commercial to go through. Close this tab. Close that tab. Let me find. I think it was 8:55. Like, comment, share, subscribe, y'all. We're almost done. This is a video of Hassan Piker and talking to, I think Jen Welsh is on the other side of this table as well. And Uh-oh, no, I didn't want to do that because I can't see. And yeah, she's talking to Hassan Piker, and he says something that kind of pissed me the fuck off. I always kind of, this kind of confirmed the that I had with him, if that makes sense. It's not like I'm like a hater on him. Like, go ahead, do your thing, fine, yay, all right. You know, sometimes I check out some of your work because like it's good work, but I just don't like his delivery. Sometimes he can be a bit of a asshole. So I mean, there's other people that are more like not a little bitch. So I didn't mean that, but I don't know. I kind of did. Anyway, love you too. All right. Let's pull this one last little story up, and then we're going to talk a little bit about this tomorrow because I want to talk about it with Katie. I thought this was interesting, and I think it needs to be something that's discussed. So we might go through this video a lot more tomorrow, but I'll start you off with this.
Streamer in the world. He's massive. He made comments which generated a lot of controversy lately from a recent interview with Jennifer Welch, who's one of the co-hosts of the I Had It podcast. I want you to hear what he said, and it's in the context of a hypothetical general election in 2028 between J.D. Vance and Gavin Newsom.
For him, disappointed in
Who
Gavin
do you vote
Newsom.
for, J.D. Vance or Gavin Newsom?
Well, I'd have to vote for Gavin Newsom.
Me
of course,
too.
100%.
I wouldn't blink.
No
What
doubt.
about you, Hassan?
I'd probably vote third party.
You would?
Oh yeah. I mean, at that point, it doesn't even matter. Like, because my policy on this
We'll let him run his
is
mouth
the same
till I
as
take
like
it on
my
record.
refusal to endorse Kamala Harris. The reason why I did not endorse Kamala Harris was because she did things that were not only unproductive but also unconscionable. And I still stand on that. I still talk about it all the time because people constantly bring it up. They're like, you didn't sufficiently like promote Kamala Harris. You're the reason why she lost. And I'm like, I am incapable. There is no singular force in this country that is capable of making or breaking an election. And if that was real, then it is the most idiotic thing not to listen to my demands. But
so I want to stop right there. This is at the end of an exchange he has. It's like an hour-long video on the I Had It podcast.
Okay. I also really like this guy's commentary. I have no idea what his name is, but he's on Pondering Politics. I really do like this work. I know, right? I mean, damn, they act like she the devil incarnate. Like, I have a chip on my shoulder when it comes to talking shit about Kamala Harris because she's from Oakland. We were born in the same exact hospital. Like she grew up around like where I be. Like, so what you're not gonna do is talk about my fucking people. Like, she's good people. If you from here, then you good people. Okay, except for the evildoers, but she is not one of them. Okay. Anywho. And sure, he's referring to his comments on Gaza. But here, this is my thing about this. And we'll talk more about this tomorrow because we'll have more time to talk about it tomorrow. I really want Katie's input on this. But my thing is, he said it doesn't matter. And that's where I'm starting to get pissed off. Let me just stop sharing this. Hassan, bro. Hey, I think that you might be like a very decent person. You seem cool. You're a little like for me sometimes because you just seem like you're just egotistical. But bro, you have one of the biggest platforms on the fucking planet, or at least in this country. I don't know how big it is. I don't really be looking like that. But and your following are liberal people within a spectrum here. And you over here telling people to vote third party. I have a problem with that. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. I have a problem with that. Because you said it don't matter. But you know what? It mattered to me. It mattered the fuck to me because you're over here damaging people that I fucking care about, bro. If it was between Gavin Newsom and JD Vance probably need to be in or charged for fucking war crimes and shit. Treason or something. You can't choose between that. That shit don't matter to you. Maybe because you all tucked behind your screen and all safe and everything, or whatever you got, whatever it is, and your Uncle Jake can take good care of you or whatever. But you actually affected real ass motherfuckers out here. For real. Like, so don't, it does matter. So for you to get up on Beyonce's internet or whatever the fuck they call, whoever internet it is, and say some shit like that with a platform that you have that actually does a good job at working good, and say some shit like that, I get what you mean. That like it's a doom kind of and gloom stuff, but you can't fix shit in a time of war. We got to get the fuck out of this shit immediately. So vote for whoever the fuck ain't gonna fuck you up, so that we could take a breath and then start finding shit out of the rubble and start finding people that went missing. Maybe we can reunite with some pets. And we are in war right now. What the fuck you doing with a platform like that, bro? Man, I cursed your ass out to myself before I got on here, because I was ready to punch a hole through the screen when I heard you say some dumb shit like that. And I understand what you mean, but we can't fix it right now. There's no fixing this. It all has to go down, and then we comb through the rubble. And you over here talking about it don't matter. No, bitch, it matter. And yo Mexican looking Turkish ass, whatever the fuck you are, ain't safe. And it does matter. And the words that you say on a platform like that matter. I only got 4 viewers. You be having millions and millions of fucking viewers on your shit. And for you to get up on there, we about the same age too. So don't fucking play me. I know what type of life you lived. If you want to talk to me, I'll be on the Don Lemon show all the fucking time. You can come on here. I'll go on your show and we could talk about it. But what you're not going to do is endanger my fucking people and my team with some bullshit like that, with a platform like that. And that really pissed me the fuck off. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you then. Okay, so nobody vote. Literally nobody vote. Nobody vote on the red side. Nobody vote on the blue side. How do you guys think the fuck we getting out of here? So y'all just not gonna vote on the midterm elections? So why am I even on this fucking channel? If that's what we gonna do. If that's the fucking plan, then I won't come on here ever fucking again, because I got way better things I'd rather do if I'm just waiting for my imminent death. So are we fighting or not? Y'all need to let me know. The fuck? What I'm not going to do is fight and go on a dummy mission trying to help people. And y'all be like, oh, I ain't going to vote. That's not happening. Or you're going to vote for a third party. I'm not doing it. So y'all need to let Maymoney know what the fucking plan is. Otherwise, I'll sit back too if that's what the plan is. But if y'all like, no, we voting. Everybody going to vote. All right, cool. Who we voting for? Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, cool. Let's go. We going out bling blow. We going out ready. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. Exactly. We ready on this sheet. And we pulling up. And we going to fill in our little bubble. We're going to put it in a little thing. And then actually we going to sit and wait ready. Because these motherfuckers trying to pull up. And we going to sit and wait and make sure everybody else vote too. And then all the way till we done. We can do that. Or everybody can be like, well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna vote third party. And then guess what? We can't live in a fascist world for too long. Ain't gonna be nobody left. I'll let you know, Hakeem Jeffries. Ain't nobody gonna be left when we all in concentration camps or murdered and dead on the side of the road. So y'all might want to get to choosing. We only got a few more months. So let me know. Because if we go into our imminent death, I'm going to live my life up. I'm not even going to come on here no more. I will shut this shit down. Katie can take over. Or we can get active and do what we need to do to make sure we fight this shit. Bush is fine. I'll take that shit. Can we at least not have what we have? Is that cool with y'all? Do y'all understand? Why are we over here still arguing about this shit? I don't give a fuck. Hey, Annabelle, get your ass up. You running for president. And you know what? I'm firing everybody. I'm running my cat, and she gonna sleep. And everybody go to sleep when she go to sleep. That's the United States of America. What are we doing? Why are we arguing right now about these people? Do y'all not see what the fuck is going on right now? This is why it's pissing me off. I guess we're still too comfortable. What more do you how many 2-month-olds do you need to see get detained in a fucking gulag and then thrown onto a border of Mexico with their mom after they lied and said that they took them to the hospital? How many more children y'all need to see to do that? To do something and stop arguing about who's better, who's worse, We need to get your shit together. We need to be singularly ready to vote for the right people at the right motherfucking time. Ain't no choices in this shit. It's the right person or the wrong person. And I need to know who is voting for who. And so I know not to fuck with you if you don't vote for the right person. That's how serious I am. I will never talk to you again if you don't vote or if you vote for the wrong person. Because you are not fucking with me or coming anywhere around me. I'm not playing no wishy-washy games here. I'm a fucking Libra. When I make my choice, it's donezo. I don't know where the unpopular candidates is at. Where they at? I don't see none. Where they at? Where the unpopular candidate? Where the candidates at? I don't even see nobody. Y'all gonna conjure some shit up? Well, y'all only got T9, however many fucking months to figure it out. Don't say I didn't warn you motherfuckers, for real. Anywho, I'm glad I was able to get that out. We will be talking about that tomorrow because I don't feel like people are acting as urgent as they need to. We still out here having a good time and shit. I don't want nobody to have a good time until this shit is over. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of fucking having good time. I'm sorry that sound dark. Fuck all this good time shit. I want this shit to be over tomorrow, next week. Ain't no time for a good time. Unless we just gonna good time our way into oblivion. But y'all need to let me know. Because I'm not gonna be sent on no dummy mission. Anywho. All right. So I'm gonna close it out there. Tomorrow, me and Katie got a show. We got a show. I think we are gonna do what we couldn't finish on our 50th episode. And kind of do a few recaps of old episodes that we did. And then yes, we'll be talking about this a little bit more because I really want to hear what Katie has to say. And I think, oh yeah, there's a few things on the menu for tomorrow on the schedule. So yes, thanks so much for the pull up, you guys. You guys are so wonderful. I see y'all over here arguing in the chat, but I'm gonna check you out before we get out of here. All right. Don't forget that the DNC sold Bernie's candidacy. Oh, they sure did. Bush was definitely better than Trump. I will say that. You know, I long for the days of Bush. You know, Obama would be great. If I had to go back to any presidency, Obama, if he's not an option, and Clinton, I don't know anymore, but I would go back to the early 90s. I had fun during Bush days, though, for the most part. He was terrible, but he's just stupid. but he wasn't like evil. Not like this, not on this level. Don't forget the DNC stole Bernie's candidacy, not running. Yeah, we talked about that. They could do the same to AOC, even if she did win. That being said, I expand on my Indian health. Oh yeah, okay. So you might be a little bit like biased towards her. Can you, if she won the presidency, is that what you're talking about? Well, but maybe not though. Give her a chance, especially now. Well, she couldn't run earlier because she wasn't old enough. Now she is. She can run in the next election. She has the experience. She's a firepower. Why not give her a chance? She knows what the fuck she's doing. I mean, if y'all don't even want to give people a chance. No, they're not going to. Don't allow them to do the same shit then. Because what we're fighting against is like, there's no rules anyway. So why are we over here still like, oh, well, that's not allowed type shit? Don't y'all see the reality? There are no rules. Make some shit up. We could have a presidential election in 2 months if we wanted to. There's no reason to wait all the way to November. What for? For people to get murdered and kidnapped and shit all upside the road and whatever? For them to not release any Epstein files, for us to have to listen to a whole bunch of speeches and shit, and while they take away our Voting Rights Act and our health care and all our amendment rights. Get creative. We could easily, if we wanted to, and we was like, hey, y'all want to, instead of November, can we vote for the president? Or how about let's vote for the president? Fuck the midterms. Let's vote for the president and the midterms. Do it all. Fuck 2028. We could do that because there are no rules. We are not playing by a rule book. So what makes it different to do something like that? Am I tripping? Nobody is listening to okay. If it were up to me, we would have been out this shit. Okay? Been out this shit. I would fire everybody. Everybody. AOC, you gotta go. Every single person that holds an office position, you're out of here. In the federal government. Out of here, bro. And what we gonna do? If you good enough to get your job back, you are more than welcome to reapply. But some of y'all are not qualified to reapply because you're criminals and this, and that. And some of y'all are just quite frankly unqualified. Do-over. That's how I would fucking do it. And it's fair. If you're good enough to get your job back, then you can get it back. That's how I do it. Since we playing these dumbass games out here, since there ain't no rules, why not? I didn't say kill nobody. And we're going to implement our rules of law. And we're going to change some verbiage up in there. We're going to implement and make sure that things like this can't happen again. So all that immunity for the president shit, that's out of here. Supreme Court, y'all out of here. But that's fair. That's justice. Anywho, I don't know much about this, but you've mentioned it before, and I will make sure to take a look at it. Anywho, be sure to catch us on tomorrow. We might be on the show for Don Lemon tomorrow, or we might be on there on Friday. I'm not sure. And then also, damn, there was something else I wanted to share with y'all, but it's blanking on me. Anyway, catch us at 4:30, 7:30 tomorrow. I love you guys. I'm getting tired, and I also need to do a few other things before I wind down tonight. So anyway, I love you guys. Make sure that you take good care of yourselves and go have fun on these internet streets. Take a good night off. I don't know, drink some tea. That's what I did. I had my red wine. Lay down with your cat, Hug your loved ones. And good night. Keep it gangsta out there.
All I said was there's evil afoot.
Evil!